All right, welcome back to another long-awaited episode of Full
Full
Circle
circle
Conversations.
conversations.
Apologize to the audience for our time.
Such a wait, bro.
Such a wait. Wait no longer.
Yeah.
We are here.
We back. Well, currently, what's going on with the world events today?
Man, a lot of things have changed.
A lot of things have
A lot
changed
of
since the
things have
last time we seen
changed.
y'all. So
A lot of things have changed. A lot of manipulation. A lot
yeah,
of social media manipulation.
yeah.
A lot of people opening their eyes too. A
I
lot of people
mean,
waking up.
AI has even been taking accelerated steps day by day. Since even from when we got on here, it's been leaps. So that's a subject we need to be talking about because I mean, right now the collective consciousness, just kind of like the disposition of humanity right now is in a place where we need to figure out how we're going to kind of like integrate with this technological age, and have a good transition from where we were to where we're going to be.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can always use a tool the wrong way.
This is a fact.
You can always use a tool the wrong way, uh, and that is so true. You got a drill. You don't know how to properly hold the drill.
Yeah.
You eat the head of the screw, and it's the same thing like that with just about social media. Social media is a tool. A lot of people make their living off of social media.
Yes.
A lot of TikTokers sell stuff on TikTok over social media,
Right.
and not only that, it's how you use it. It's very important how you use it. Be conscious of what you're saying and what you use your platform for.
Right. Right.
Because
you can be easily as easy as we use it, we could be used by it. So this is like something that we need to always be conscious of, is that not always vying for control of everything, because ultimately you control nothing. But you can absolutely,
you can feel like you control something.
You can feel it, and that's like very like ego based. We feel like we can control. You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. You could just kind of just go through the reality in such a way where you're like, all right, you know what? Let me not try to rally for this control, but more so allow myself to be guided by it. Take everything personal. I think I've alluded to that.
Absolutely. We were talking, throughout this pausing period that we had with Full Circles. One of the many things we spoke about was how there's we already spoke in previous videos about spirituality, God. We mentioned all that, but I know a lot of people have come to realize that, hey, they are puppeteers out there trying to like play with puppets. The way we think about stuff, the way the idea we have of what freedom is.
Right. Yeah. The idea of freedom.
The
is
idea that we
one.
have of what freedom is it's been altered.
Right.
It's been altered. And the simplest things, like uh, you see two groups of people. One feels like we promote peace, we want freedom, but their actions are completely opposite.
Right.
Riots. I don't want to get into politics, but I mean,
it's hard. It's hard because it's hard to not get into politics sometimes, but it's also something that you don't want to get like knee deep in it. But ultimately, you want to see how it plays a role in your life, because we are in a system.
Even in your decision making.
This is your decision.
Even in your decision making, it impacts everything. So like I was saying, they promote peace, but then they show violence. I'm pretty sure if you question any of them, they say, I have no other choice. This is the only way they'll listen.
Right.
This is the only way.
Right.
You know, we could even go ahead and extend it to the whole Charlie Kirk incident. You know, uh, and people have detached from being human beings, bro.
Right.
They have
Right.
detached, like, regardless of what it was, if it was a setup, if it was prepared, if it was whatever it was, it's a loss of a life.
Right. Right.
Like, it's a loss of a life. That
Right.
man had a mom, that man had a dad, that man had a kids.
I think where we are right now is in a place of where the reality is is like eh, giving us a moment to start to think about everything more than once. Don't take anything at face value. So in the midst of that, we need to learn discernment. We need to learn
Absolutely.
how to see something
What is
with
discernment?
with discernment is to be able to weigh something out um, with enough logic, a balance of logic and intuition, and when you find that balance between the two of them, you're in discernment. You're in being able to kind of like trust that gut feeling in your gut to say, wow, you know what. And the thing is that it's very hard
It
because and
it
it's getting harder
is.
because
It is.
even with like how you were alluding to the whole Charlie Kirk situation, we're talking about a matter of life, and whether it was that they took his life for real or did not take his life, we at face value just need to recognize that as it's been shown to us, a life has been taken.
Facts.
So don't be desensitized. Understand that this is how it's playing out. We don't know. Half of the time we see, this person passed away and you see it daily. Somebody passed away. We don't know that, but I mean, really, we don't second guess it. We're not doubting them that this person passed away. So the same way, we should understand and pay respect to the fact that this person, whether they're here or not, that title no longer is like playing its role in the
Exactly.
reality.
So
If he's sitting in Alaska right now,
yeah,
sitting somewhere under the ground,
away from people.
yeah.
You know.
Right. So then you know what? But he's still not here. It's his
Yeah.
title is no longer valid here. So um it
It's
is
just being I think at the end we are a group of individuals who shouldn't be individuals. You know, a group of individuals that shouldn't be individuals. What I mean by that is that at the end of the day, we all need each other. As much as you say, "Oh, I don't need nobody. I can do this shit by myself."
mm,
Um, blase, blase, blase.
yeah.
I don't, I don't.
Said not one cell in the body.
I'm him. I'm that guy.
Said not one cell in the body. No cell in the body says I'm. Hey, all y'all don't worry about it. I got it.
Yeah.
It's a culmination of the a full body
And I'm
synchronization.
not saying now depend on everything and depend on people for every little thing. I'm not saying that at all. That's not the point. What
Right.
I'm trying to say is that you know if there's no need to throw rocks, why
Yeah.
throw rocks?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What
Conserve your energy. Like this is something.
important?
This is something important because especially now, conserving your energy is just like stacking up goods for a day that you might need them. So you want to conserve this energy. Don't allow every single thing to be something that you have to involve yourself in completely, and also not that you're gonna turn your eye to it and it doesn't exist. Doing either pole can be very could be a downfall for anybody in their frame of mind. You can start thinking too much about a situation and it can put you in a state of stress, or you can think very little about a situation and now you're just in ignorance. You don't
Yeah,
know anything of it,
you're blind to
and
the fact
now
of
ultimately,
something
right,
that's taking place.
right. So now the stress is going to be from not knowing. So if like we're also dealing with right now, like we're currently supposedly we have a comet that we're dealing with, where experiencing a comet 3I Atlas that is vast approaching the sun, and it's going to be the closest to the sun on October 30th. So there's people, a lot of people that are speaking about this, saying, "Oh, it's going to be a, it's going to be something where the frequencies, the Schumann resonance of the Earth, is going to be at its highest, so that this is going to open people up to frequential waves that are going to be coming from whatever manipulation is coming from this 3I Atlas comet artificial mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be coming from, it's going to be radiating off the sun." There's a bunch being talked about, but
Theories.
theories, and this is like,
Theories.
you know what, you can either start thinking too much about it or think nothing of it at all. But don't throw out the baby with the bathwater,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, we do experience waves of waves from the sun. These are CMEs, coronal mass ejections, and these CMEs uh, do come into contact with the human body, with the Schumann resonance of the Earth, which is a real thing. So there is some truth there. So maybe, yeah, something is affecting the way that these CMEs are coming into the atmosphere, and that they actually might open us up to something frequentially in the mind. But that doesn't mean that on that day, if you don't have superpowers, that nothing happened.
I'm gonna be a soup.
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna be a
You're gonna be a superhero. Yes. So I mean, this is kind of like what
I
we're.
hope my superpower is to eliminate bills in my mind.
Oh man. And what about if every person in the world named Bill also disappears?
Sorry, Bills.
No bills at all.
Sorry, Bills. They should have named you different. But listen, we'll come back. We're gonna go ahead and take a short break, and we're gonna keep talking about this. We're gonna keep talking.